I think I might be wrong, but I think I just found a quote-unquote job listing that's just a kink thing, and I'm very baffled by it. I don't know how to feel about that. I know. Basically, the job listing, quote unquote, it's not really a job, it's more like do a thing for one day kind of thing. But the listing is, wait, let me get you the actual wording. Yeah, Laszlo agrees. Laszlo's like, yeah, that's definitely a kink. Female talent wanted to perform non-stop forward rolls. I'm looking for an athletic female talent that has gymnastic or tumbling experience that can do 1 minute of forward rolls non-stop for a series of motivational videos. The base rate is very little amount of money, plus bonuses if you can do a lot. This is different than most projects on here and a chance to show off your gymnastics for those interested. If interested, please a short message with your qualifications. This will be a project you have someone to film you in a gymnasium to do with a large mat or an outdoor park. And then it goes on and on. Like, it's a very long listing. And the thing is, out of the entire listing, because it's very long, out of the entire listing, what it would be used for is just said once. That little thing saying it would be for motivational videos. That's the only thing about what the project would be. I think that's a kink. I think that's a kink. Not that I judge. Like, you do your thing. If that's your kink, good for you. The issue is mostly that this is being sent on the website for job stuff. And so people could be sending these thinking it's actually going to be for a project, and then actually it's for someone's kink. Which takes out content out of it, and not great. And the thing that also slightly worries me is that there's a lot of teenagers on that specific website, because there's a lot of like indie, very small projects looking for people. So sometimes like younger people are on there because they're like, oh yeah, I'll do this for like free or for nothing. There's a lot of teenagers on that website, so I'm slightly worried. And also, they said open to all ages. I don't like that. I am worried. So hopefully that's just something that was worded weird and not actual, yeah. Actual king content. Oh yeah, I have a thing in my teeth again. But yeah, I am worried about this listing slightly. I don't know if I can like flag it though, because it's like, it's just, you know, like feelings based. So there's nothing in the actual listing that's weird. It's just like very, I've been on the internet long enough to know this is suspicious kind of thing. So yeah, I'll see. As someone who, when I was way too young, has done, created, drawn, to make clear, drawn, it was drawing, fetish content without knowing it was fetish content, because someone was like, oh, could you draw this for me? I'll pay you. And I was like, oh my god, commission, yay. And then my brother looked at it and was like, that's fetish content. And I was like, ah, great. So yeah, people are disgusting and need to keep their shit to themselves and make it very clear when something is an SFW. There's no issue with NSFW. The only issue is if you don't disclose it. Actually, you know what? I will I don't know if I can actually. Can I like? Can I signal this? Yeah, I don't think I can. There's a thing to like. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think there's anything to like signal it, sadly. Which is, I understand. Ah, yeah, here we go. Flag project. It was very small. Oh, this is quite cool. In the flagging project, there's one that's farming voices for AI. Love that. Suspecting the project to actually be looking for content for NSFW purposes. Without disclosing it. In parentheses, doesn't describe what the actual project is apart from motivational videos, but insists on a very specific activity done in a very specific way. Here we go. Up. Let me reread something quickly so I make sure. Yeah. Okay. Expecting the project to be actually looking for content for NSFW without disclosing it, doesn't describe what the actual project is apart from motivational videos, but insists on a very specific activity done in a very specific way. Here we go. That has been flagged. Hopefully I'm wrong and I'm just paranoid, but yeah. Better be safe than sorry with this kind of stuff, honestly. Other than that, I always get like the wildest shit like 2 minutes before stream, and then I'm like, I wanted to speak about actual stuff, and then this happened. I've had a fun start of the week where I mostly was outside all the time, which I do not enjoy, but I had to because yesterday I pretty much walked the entire day. Because I mean the entire day for a few hours, but it was the bulk of my day because I had to go get a few things in town. I had to get like specific kind of like pins for a thing, and so I went into town, got what I needed, but then while I was already in town, I was like, oh, I should go to the shop in the train station where they have the mini F1s, so I can see if they have the one that me and Laszlo want, and potentially one for Gino. So I go into the shop, which is another like 10-20 minutes away by foot from where I was. It's literally at the other end of town, and I do like another detour because there's 2 Miniso in town. Both are in the fucking both are in the fucking train stations, but they're like separated. So I go to the first one hoping there's some there. There weren't last time, but you know. And I go to the second one where I had seen some of the mini F1s last time I went, but they only had ones of drivers who didn't really care for with Lazo. They had a lot more than they had last time, which I was very happy about. Sadly, they didn't have Kimi still for Laszlo, so I asked him what he wanted between Max Verstappen and George Russell. So he got the George Russell one, so he will have a Mercedes one, which is nice. And I'm very, very happy because they had a Piastri one, so I got it also for Gino. They did have both of my favorite drivers, so they had both Charles Leclerc and Max Verstappen. But I didn't get any for myself because I was looking at them and they weren't really as pretty as the McLaren or Mercedes one, so I was like, I don't know. I think they used like a very specific Red Bull car as reference. Because usually the Red Bull, at least this season, have been like mostly... They're dark blue and they have black detail and red detail and yellow details. And they used like an other version of the car, I think. Because I think I've seen it also around, so maybe I'm wrong. Which is all black. So it was simpler for them to make it, but then it was like a mini car that was like all black with some red and like yellow detailing. So it wasn't as pretty as the usual Red Bull car. So I was looking at it, I was like, I don't like it that much. It's not nice. And the Ferraris, well... The Ferraris had the wrong shade of red, so I was like the Ferrari red is like very specific, bright red, and the red that they painted the cars were like this kind of dark cherry red, which is not at all the color of the cars. So I looked at it, I was like, I'm not getting a car that's the wrong color. Like those little mini F1s are so fucking expensive. I'm not getting one if it's the wrong fucking color. So I didn't get any for me, sadly, but it's fine. At least I saw them IRL, so that's good. Because Hélène at some point like went somewhere, like she visited like somewhere else in France for her exam because she had to go, and she went by Paris and she went to the Paris Miniso store in between 2 trains, and she was like, they have none, but I had asked her if they had like this one and this one, if she could like take a bunch for me and for Laszlo and everything. So I'm glad that like she ended up not finding them, because seeing them IRL, I'm like, yeah, no, I don't want that. Sadly, so yeah, no Kimi for Laszlo, but at least still a Mercedes. And there's one, and I'm glad I re-went after Gino started the obsession, so I could get one for Gino as well. So I'm very happy with that. They had a bunch this time. They also had Hamilton, they had Lando, they had some Alpines, but it was like a different collection thingy. Yeah, I sadly no Hajar either, so not there weren't like the top ones for Laszlo, sadly. So that was my yesterday. So I walked all over town for a few pins, a birthday card, and two mini F1s. And I came back and I was so fucking tired. Then I went back out again to do a few groceries. So like I went back in, just laid on my bed for like an hour, and then went back out to do a few groceries because I needed some stuff. And then today I also mostly was outside. I wanted to get some work done. I wanted to just quickly go outside and then get some work done, but ended up not being the plan because so I need to go to the post office because today it's Antoine's birthday. If you have any contact with the fuck is that? I'll see that later. If you have any way to contact Antoine, send her a happy birthday. But yeah, today is Antoine's birthday. And I meant to go last week to get what I got yesterday so that I could then put her gifts in the post office and post it, but I didn't have time last week, sadly, so I wasn't able to. So I did today. I posted it today. And so I'll be a little late, but that's fine. So I posted it. And so I put everything in an envelope. And I went to the post office, weigh it, pay for the stamp thingy, put it on my thing. And I go to put it in the mail slot, and not to get out of context. And sorry. And, the envelope was too big. And I tried to push it in, like I was looking around, and the way my post office is set up is quite weird. Because they used to have like a counter somewhere where you could just go and ask an employee something, but they don't have that counter anymore. And instead you just have the guys that usually like is just there to get you your packages if you have ordered a package and it arrived at the post office. And then they had someone else like a bit farther that's there mostly to send like packages, I think. I don't know. The way it's set up is very weird and not clear at all. And so I was trying to put it in the mail thing, and I was like, oh, it's like unclear. I don't really know who I'm supposed to ask for this. So I tried to push it a bit more because I could tell like just a little, like a few millimeters, and it would have gone through. And by doing that, I've by accident ripped the bottom of the letter thing. So I'm like, fuck. And then so I'm like, I can't send it like this, because if I send it like this, throughout being sent, it's going to rip even more. It's going to damage what's inside. And I live near the post office, so I just like went back out, went home, changed the envelope, put an additional like sheet of paper in between the things I was sending and the envelope, went back in. It was 30 degrees today. I was not happy. Yesterday it was 25, so I was too warm, but it was fine. Today it was 30. I was not happy having to go out twice. So I go back out, back to the post office. And then I'm just like, okay, let's just queue and see what's going on. So I queue. I give the package to the guy who's seems a bit confused and a bit pissed off. He was very grumpy. And I give him, I'm just like, yeah, so I can't like put it in the thing, so can you just like send it, whatever. Hi Sunny, how are you? And the guy like grabs my letter package and is like really squeezing and is like, what's in there? He was so angry about having to do his job. I'm good, thank you. It's warm, but I'm okay. And I was like, in my head, I was like, what's inside this package is paper. If I had used like papers to make what I made, if I had used any kind of paper that wasn't the paper I used, which was very thick, like nice paper, what's inside my letter right now would have been crumbled. So I was like worried, and he kept squeezing my package, and I was like, oh, it's just like paper, and some is just in origami, that's why it's a bit like large, but it's like fun, it's just paper. And then he just doesn't respond, and I was just looking at him, and he was looking at me, and we were just like, and he was looking at the package, still squeezing it. And so I was like, okay, thank you, bye. He was like, bye. And I left. But I was like, usually in that case, because that has happened to me before, like wanting to mail something, but my package, not the package, but like the letter's too big. And so I go to someone in the post office, I'm like, hey, can't put it in, can you like put it there for me? And they're like, oh yeah, no issue, no worries, I'll do that. So that's the usual response, right? It's just saying, oh yeah, no worries. Have a good day, bye-bye. And for some reason, the guy just didn't say anything. And I was like, is there anything else? Like, do you need anything else? So fucking like confused about what happened. I think it was just like, I think he was just like in general not wanting to do his job, not wanting to be here. And so he was just like pissed off. And I was like, okay, well, bye. Have other shit to do. Let me leave before you like get angry at me or something. But yeah. Ugh. Just a whole mess. It was fine, and I went back home, and I ended up not working because I just did a bunch of stuff around the house. I had to I had a washing to do, and then I took care of a few things. I had the bin to get out and everything. Because basically, I will be visiting the Germans in September, which I'm very excited about. And so I'm bringing them, like a while back I have said, like my grandpa gave me this huge bag of ties. And so the ones that I'm not keeping for myself, I'm giving some to Lazo, I'm giving some to Juno. And so I'll see them when I go to Germany in September. And so I was like, I need to wash them before, obviously, I give it to them, because as much as I don't mind that the ties smell like my grandpa, I don't think they particularly want some a bunch of ties that smell like my specific grandpa. So, so I was like, oh, I need to wash them. So I just did that this afternoon as well. Took care of it. Now they're drying, so I'll probably be fine tomorrow. Put them back in the little packages. And it's really cute because I have a chair in my room, and now the chair is mostly just the things I'll bring to Germany for them. So I have the 2 bags with the ties inside of them and the little F1s in front of them. So it's really cute. I'm very, very happy with this setup. It's really, really cute. Hop là. So, yes. We got work to do. Up. Hop là. So yeah, overall like a busy 2 days, but just like not the worst, but also I am ready to just not go out at all for the rest of like the year or the month rather. Hop là. Okay. Here you go. And here you go. Where is it? Yes. So we have our, here we go. We have our one we started last week. So with Ishtola, of course, Gallipop. And I started drawing Emmerich as well last time, so we'll finish that today, and then I don't know who else will draw. We shall see where this brings me. Yeah, she's still here. It looks like pixel art. I love that it looks like pixel art. It is not. I wouldn't like do that to pixel artists, but like I do really like the visual for it. And the Jane. Okay. Also, Nan, if you, after I'm finished with Emmerich, want another FF14 character that you like to be on the spread, you tell me. It doesn't have to be characters, just FF14 in general. Can be a weapon, can be anything. Up. Okay. Where was I? Here. And where's my guy? Ah, here it is. Starting to like, where is that guy? Ugh. I'm also like slightly not cursed. It's a heavy word to say cursed, but like slightly, I guess. Cause like, what do you mean? The 3 weeks where am I on the right? Ah, okay, I had done this. I see. Good to know. I did not realize. The 3 weeks that like F1 is off are also the 3 weeks that the one like person that I'm watching right now on Twitch that I like actually try to watch all the streams of, which only streams once a week, which fair enough. He's not a streamer first, he's a YouTuber first. There's two that I watch and both are YouTubers and both don't stream like constantly, so I'm always like looking for more shit to watch. Also takes 3 weeks break in the next 3 weeks, so it's really like no one wants to do content in the next 3 weeks. What will I watch? What will I do? Was I done with the hair? I mean, I could like detail it more, but do you see that? Not really, but I see it. Gino is in the group chat being like, I'm being rage baited by Hollow Knight, and I'm like, oh no. Gino has been not having good luck with games lately for stream. God. Like he was like, I don't want to continue Hades. And I was like, that's fine, you don't have to continue Hades. And then he was like, oh, I'll try. I like platformers, I'll try Hollow Knight. Oh no. Oh. Yeah. He just did a great job considering he doesn't play that kind of game usually. Yeah, he doesn't. That's me with Celeste. I mean, I enjoyed Celeste, so it's not like comparable, but you know, got rage baited a lot on that game. Fucking hell. Yeah, there's a list of games like that where I'm like, I know of their what's it called? Reputation, or have seen people play them, and I'm like, never, ever, ever. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. I'm very glad that like I tried Hades off stream. And now I know that I'm not a person that's for roguelikes, and that's really fine. But now I know not to go and get any roguelike or try any roguelike. Because it's just not for me, and that's fine. Listen, one type of games that I thought I'd never play, I already got into, that's enough, I think. Honestly, I'm surprised they even did Celeste on stream, so... I mean, if I am going out of my comfort zone by playing Cyberpunk on stream, and I don't know how that's going, so... I know it's also one of Antoine's favorites, Hollow Knight, so... When Silk Song came out, I heard about it a lot, which I don't mind at all. It was nice to hear about it. It was very funny that like she was so into it. It was like, I've played Silk Song all day, and I was like, I believe that. Trooper flesh. There we go. Do you know truly like the definition of trooper in like the most positive way? I mean this in a very, very positive way. What's that one? I'm looking at this like underlayer because it has a coat over it, and I'm like, I have no idea what the fuck is happening with your armor, Emmerich. What the fuck is this? This looks like the texture artist was just like, we'll do something. Doesn't have to make sense. And I respect it, but as someone drawing it afterwards, I am very confused about what this is. I'll make like a simplified thing, I guess. It's fine. Texture, the 3D texture artist will just kind of like make it spiky. Don't ask questions, just make it spiky. It's fine. God. And yeah, also yesterday, since really wanted to drop out and send out Antoine's gifts today, which I did. I'm very happy it's done. I didn't end up playing any FF14 because sadly, because then I spent my entire evening just finishing the gift I wanted to make. I was done with Ace Attorney, which, God, right now in Ace Attorney we're at the last case of the Great Ace Attorney 1. And the thing is, like, it's a very long case, but usually in Ace Attorney, long cases, what they do is they'll make you, like, balance between investigation sessions and trial parts. So you kind of do it back and forth a few times. And this time, instead of doing that, you get four investigation parts, then 4 trial parts, which is so long. So you feel like you haven't, like left, like you're not getting anywhere and you haven't left the part in so fucking long. And we just finished all of the investigations and I'm so happy we're done with this. I was getting like so tired of this. God, as much as I love the Ace Attorney games, and it's still, I think, like a really good game, that one, like that last case is just insane. And when I tried to play it on my own, that's where I stopped. Like, I was like halfway through the trial, I think, when I stopped. Because I got so tired after all of the investigating, and I was just like not following anymore, and I wasn't like playing it in like one big session. I was like doing lots of short sessions. So I was constantly like, I don't remember where I was, I don't remember what happened. God. It was so annoying. So like probably, I don't know if it's going to be like first part of the trial where I left, but at some point through the trial, it's going to be like where I had stopped, and I do not know what happens, which is exciting. That will be in a part of the game, and the whole like next game is going to be stuff that I also don't know, and we'll discover together, and I think that's really fun. I mean, I know some details of a few things, but like, and like a few plot twists because I got spoiled them. But overall, be double discovery, which I think is fun. Like, there's the big spoilers that I know, because like a big thing and people have spoiled it like 1,000 times, but I don't know how it happens, so I'm excited to discover that. And I hope it is the masterpiece that everyone says it is, because like people really like the second one of that series. The second game, they say like the first one's fine, but the second one is really good. So I'm excited to see. Because the first one I thought, yeah, was fine, it was okay. It has some very fun things and some less good stuff, I think, compared to the other games. There's some stuff I'm missing, some stuff I'm happy. Some stuff I'm like, it's interesting that they changed it like this. But yeah, I'm excited to finally know some of these things, and also hopefully it like does live its reputation. Because the thing is, the last time I heard that about an Ace Attorney game, I was I didn't like the game as much as a lot of people. Another like big fan favorite is the second game of the investigation series. Like people are like, this one is like the best game, Ace Attorney game, whatever. I don't think so. I don't like the investigations nearly as much as I like the main story games. And I think the second investigation game is good. The plot twist is fun, like the thing is good, but I think it's not at all to the level of the reveals we have in Ace Attorney 6 or Ace Attorney 5 or even the main trilogy. So I don't know. We'll play it with Laszlo anyway, so excited to have his take on it, because I still do like it. I just think it's not as powerful, which makes sense because it's like a duology instead of being like a trilogy, what they did with the other games. And also it was their first time trying out that new kind of game, and clearly it didn't do as well as the main story games because they never did an investigation afterwards, so even though people really want them to do more investigation games, people are really wishing for the great Ace Attorney investigations game. And I don't know if they'd be able to do that, because like with the characters they've made, I don't think it would make sense to make an investigation game with them. Like, as much as I love Baroque, is not as strong as Miles, like, let's face it. And I don't think you could do an investigation game with any other prosecutor, or it would need to be a new prosecutor. But I don't think they'd do that kind of tests, because like people already riot the second they change the main character in the main Ace Attorney series, so like a prosecutor we've never seen. But yeah, who knows? Capcom said they would do shit with Ace Attorney, still haven't, so who knows what's happening over there. Who knows their take on AI? I'm very happy if if they take like a little bit more time. Ugh. I think that's fine, yeah. What's his last name? De Borel. Go. Up. Okay. let's see. I should probably do a Grahapple heal-in, right? That would make sense. Can also draw. Can also draw. The Wires of Light. That could also be nice. I do his little braid. Oh no, the big scarf's going to. I wanted to choose a little, but I can't, there's going to be a big scarf. Maybe like that I can... Yeah, but it looks weird. Okay. Yeah. No. Cute. Much better. Little cutie. there's these very cute F1 embroidery kits. That people make. Like there's a little like small company, like they make those little kits with like embroidery things where you can like have little embroideries of F1 drivers' helmets, and so they make the kits so that you have enough thread of each color, and like you have the drawing that you just like embroider over and stuff. And like I haven't embroidered in so fucking long, and I keep getting the TikToks because they're really cute, they're really pretty, and they are so tempting. I'm like, I want to embroider again. If they weren't like expensive, I might have gotten a few. Like, because it's also cute because I can like, I embroider, so I'm happy because it makes me like embroider again. But on the other hand, also then I can gift the finished product to the friends for the one of the drivers that I don't care about. It's so expensive. What I might do, because I have a huge bag of embroidery threads. So what I might do is look up their designs and see if I can't like do them with what I have. But I don't have fabric to embroider, so I don't think. I don't think, but you never know. Because I just have like a big bag of embroidery threads, so I'm like, who knows? Who knows what colors are in there? Yeah, and since I haven't in a very long time, like having the guidelines and stuff would be nice. Ugh. Have too much shit to do, not enough time. Okay, before we get to everything else, I'm going to take a quick bathroom break. Be right back. Apply and this. Here you go. Be right back. it's never over. Okay. We're putting music down a bit. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I can stay here actually. Oops, sorry. I always forget what the apostrophe is. It's after the G, I think. Yeah. issue with how it looks. I'm like, there's something wrong. Oh. Thank you. Yo, guy. Oops. Yeah, I think it's a few angles that are off. It's better already. Yeah, okay. What to do next? Should I just do the walls? Probably right. Probably should do the walls. God, I don't know why I'm always so tired during the streams. During the art streams, I get like so tired for no reason. I don't know why. Ugh. I don't get why speaking is overrated nowadays. Why are people always screaming outside? Can't you just talk? Chill and talk instead of screaming to each other for hours? Please. Just in game looking at my wall and being very happy with the new outfit, and then I look back at her and there she is again. Yay! Just being double cute. Cute in game and cute on stream. with her Doctor Who scarf. Consideration. This guy just drifted outside. Just heard the wheels of the car go phew. Up. Hehehe. Oops. The cutie. There we go. Da-da-da. Nah. Here we go. No, that's silly. Just leave that like this. Okay. Here we go. Cute, cute, cute. Ah, putain. Oh, no. Overall, I think I'll end on this for tonight, even though it's a bit early, because I don't want to start another thing. And I am tired. And I am also very warm. It's so fucking warm. And there's absolutely no wind, so I'm not getting any fresher, even though I should be getting fresher because it's so much less warm than it was earlier. I am worried for tomorrow, because tomorrow is supposed to be 35, I think. Yeah, 35. So I'm just hoping there's wind during the night and like it helps. Because I'm so warm. Okay. So schedule. There you go. So tomorrow we're continuing Coffee Talk. I have no idea how far into the game we are. I can't tell how long this game is supposed to be. Because we got one of the endings already. So I don't know like how long it'll be for the other endings. Because we still have like all of the other characters and stuff. If it's just that ending was quite early. Or if it's just going to be one after the other. Off on Thursday as always. More of this on Friday. Hopefully less tired. Continuing Cyberpunk on Saturday, and then finishing the FF14 Online Matchnists job quest on Sunday. I will be going now. Thank you for watching, thank you for hanging out, and I'll see you tomorrow for Coffee Talk. Bye bye!